This naturalrefrigerants.com article is being read by an automated voice. ATMO Mac. Aurora involves TÜV Süd in safety approach to develop and test. R290 HVAC for electric buses. By J.O. Haraldson. Published November 18, 2025. Aurora Netherlands, a vehicle HVAC manufacturer, has developed and tested a dual secondary loop propane heat pump HVAC system for electric buses with the involvement of the German Technical Inspection Association TÜV Süd in the safety approach, according to Aurora's sales director, Paul van Rooijen. In 2019, a Dutch-based VDL bus group initiated the development of the R290 system, van Rooijen said. He explained the safety measures taken to mitigate the risks associated with the flammable refrigerant in a presentation at the ATMO Mac Summit, 2025 x TU Berlin. The event was hosted by Atmosphere, publisher of naturalrefrigerants.com, in partnership with Technische Universität, TU, Berlin's Department of Heat Transfer and Heat Conversion. It took place September 23rd to 24th on the university's campus. TÜV Süd proposed 19 specific measures to sufficiently control the identified hazards, van Rooijen said. We have a detection system with an infrared R290 sensor linked to a safety box which can immobilize the heat pump. The roof-mounted hermetically sealed heat pump contains 1,250 grams of R290, which cools or heats the cabin through a secondary 50-50 water glycol mixture via a heat exchanger. The system, with a Copeland scroll compressor, provides a cooling capacity of 23 kilowatts at an ambient temperature of 38 degrees Celsius, 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit, with an EER of 1.7 and a heating capacity of 13 kilowatts at an ambient temperature of minus 15 degrees Celsius, 5 degrees Fahrenheit, with an EER of 1.5. Safety measures. Aurora's calculations indicated the near impossibility of effectively ventilating the refrigerant compartment and evacuating the gas in the case of a leak, according to van Rooijen. Instead of ventilation, the company focused on a sealed ATEX proof refrigerant compartment with a leak detection system. In case of a leak, the system shuts down the heat pump through a series of relays and notifies the bus operator. The system only resumes operation when manually reset, which requires that a technician verify the leak. The rigid design of the heat pump prevents it from breaking apart in a crash due to the G-forces, van Rooijen said, adding that the refrigerant model can be easily swapped out from the system. The refrigerant circuit itself is designed to be maintenance-free, he explained. A pressure relief valve located after the compressor discharges refrigerant to the outside air. If a thermal incident causes excessive pressure on the water side, an overpressure valve protects the heat exchanger. System advantages. Compared to R407C, propane offers a broader temperature range with the same reliability. Van Rooijen said, with the developed R290 unit capable of operating in ambient conditions from minus 15 to 49 degrees Celsius, 5 to 120.2 degrees Fahrenheit. E407C typically condenses at around 60 degrees Celsius, 140 degrees Fahrenheit, whereas R290 can reach up to 70 degrees Celsius, 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Another advantage comes from the secondary loop design, which van Rooijen said allows the addition of thermal battery storage, both cooling and heating. With the system mounted outside the vehicle, no modifications to the bus are required when installing the R290 HVAC unit compared with conventional systems. Manufacturing status. Aurora began large-scale production of the R290 HVAC system for buses in August 2024, van Rooijen said, adding that the company has produced 165 systems in the last 6 months. Van Rooijen indicated that Aurora has already started developing the system's next generation, seeking to make it easier to install and increase the cooling capacity to 30 kilowatts and the heating to 15 kilowatts. Quotable, "We are convinced that we offer the best product on the market in terms of capacity and efficiency, especially for extra hot countries," van Rooijen said. Even though we are still at the beginning of this process, we need to help the market and operators understand that it is possible to safely climatize vehicles with R290.